Sagittarius, welcome back to Theresthattarot. Sagittarius, we're going to look at your end of the year, end of 2022 messages. We're going to see where you started the year at, or like what energy you walked into the year with, where you are now, and what was the biggest lesson? What was the point of it all? Got a lot of major arcana. So this was a big year for you. There could have been something specific about the last time you spoke to someone. Maybe it's the person on your mind. It could be an Aries, another Sagittarius. Well, I feel like this is you though. Or a Scorpio. Candace. Someone's name could be Candace. I think you started thinking about your happiness. You walked into this year. Is this you? Yeah. Almost like you letting go of something. Like if you felt like you had to control a situation, it's like walking into the year, you were like, you know what? I miss you, but somebody was breadcrumbing you. Could have been somebody you were at a distance with, or just start making you kind of broaden your scope. It's like, let me zoom out. Let me see what else might be. Like maybe there's something better. And so maybe you start looking for that. Because the situation you were in, who is this person to you? Could be a Capricorn or a Leo. We got Aquarius, Leo twice. This is somebody who you really felt disconnected from. It's like you were getting over this person. I feel like it's someone you started to see for who they were. And you were just ready to run away from what is that conflict back there? Always having to look over your shoulder or wonder what's going on or wonder where the money went or this and that, you know. It may have come, what is this? It may have been someone who came in around the beginning of the year. Is this you? No. Okay, so some of y'all got a little validation from somewhere. I don't mean to laugh about that. I don't know if that's a good thing. Some of you guys could have had a fling with someone. Good time, not a long time, but for some reason, maybe you feel justified. This could have happened over the summer. What was this? Yeah, the summer. Something wasn't cheating. Maybe you were on a break from this person and you guys took a pause because someone wasn't good for you in that moment and you needed some time to kind of just pour into yourself. You felt like, some of y'all were dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus. Is this your person? Yes. There may have been a betrayal. And your anger, something about this was repetitive. Like this is not the first time this has happened. But you let that shit burn at some point when this happened. And so whatever you did after that, I'm getting fair game. So it looks like maybe you had a hot girl, hot boy summer or something like that. And then here's the Scorpio. Some of y'all doing a Scorpio. The Tower's here twice. You may have seen some good karma come around to you once you started going with the flow around the beginning of the year. But something in your mind shifted too. It's like maybe you were quiet about the fact. It's like I don't know. You know, when they let you out the gate, it's like you shouldn't have let me see what that felt like or something like that. Not necessarily a person, but just the feeling of freedom, something like that, or that new energy, or it could be some, what you call it. Is this the masculine energy? Yeah. So it may have been the masculine energy. So how's he feeling? She don't want to wait either, but okay, so it's like he may have gotten to the point. Maybe during this break he realized that he didn't want this. And it's like she's also not waiting for it. She or he, I'm reading energies. The feminine couldn't really tell. It's like, I don't know what I really want. I just want to focus on myself right now. I feel like that's where someone was at the beginning of the year. It's a mixed bag. But I do feel like what you did notice was that by way of letting go of the reins so much, things started to move smoother for you. And where you are right now is good. There could be a surprise that comes in that makes you smile. It could have something to do with someone telling you how they feel. Somebody feels lost about you. But I feel like this is someone maybe that you've already forgiven. Okay, let's see how does this situation evolve. You got clarity about something. Somebody could work the night shift or the work at night, something like that. This person, you could be surprised at someone's efforts right now. Or, what is that? Maybe you found out the truth about something that had you up at night about this person too. Something that maybe slowed things down between the two of you that they weren't talking about. What is that Ace of Wands? The Seven of Swords. So maybe that's the surprise. And I see you. Maybe that's why it was so hard to, I don't know. It's like when someone came back to work on this, they realized that they weren't the only ones trying to work on this. Is that where we are now? Why is the sun here? And I feel like the sun may have something to do with, okay. If something was kept in the dark, who feels this way? Somebody's waiting for something. New love. Is this you? So you got your eye on something new. And if something came to the light about someone else and why they weren't communicating and why things were off, does that influence someone's decision? If y'all are married, it's like y'all ain't been married for a while or something like that. Seeing a relationship. Okay, so where we are right now. Is you are rebuilding yourself after a breakup, is what this looks like. This person is feeling lost without you. Is this you? But you are reserving yourself and working on forgiving this person, which means you're further along. Because at the point where you're ready to forgive, where you're ready to just not be upset about it anymore, that's a good sign. So I see you smiling more, having a reason to smile more these days. But their energy is mixed in there, and I feel like there's some regrets. So let's see what this surprise message is about. You may be seeing someone more as a friend at this point too. It's a surprise message. Smile. It could be a surprise message coming from someone that you have already been thinking about. Maybe you're ready to send this message. Maybe you're ready to say something. It's like you realize something, but there's still, it's like you still have to wait. Why are you having to wait? Is this who he's thinking about? Somebody's having to let go of something from their past. It's like the only way that I'm going to succeed at what? Somebody's planning something. Is this the couple we've been talking about? No. So, okay. Something could take place between the two of you before someone leaves their relationship. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like there's a Queen of Wands who is the object of someone's desire. So there's one person, okay, so we came into the year feeling like, I'm sorry if this isn't making sense yet, but there was a trust issue in the beginning of the year. Someone had kind of let go of the reins a little bit. It's like, I miss you, but this ain't hitting the same, you're not really here with me, you're not in it with me, or things are not the same between us, or you're just not really contributing to the relationship. And out of the blue, maybe this happened on a break between the two of you. Somebody could have traveled. This could have been you, Sagittarius. Maybe there was a break. It's like something about it wasn't cheating. For some reason it wasn't. I don't know why it wasn't, but it wasn't. And then maybe when you two came back together, you realized that the foundation wasn't what you thought it was. It wasn't as strong as you thought it was between the two of you. And it was something about you letting go of control. Whatever love or good that you poured into this relationship started to come back to you, but it may have come from a different direction. And so now you have a smile on your face and somebody's feeling lost without you, but you're already at the point of trying to forgive this person and, reaffirm yourself and be in a better place mentally. I'm thinking about how poor the communication is between the two of you. This person, is this you? Somebody may be very resentful about, I don't know, I feel like it's bouncing back and forth. I don't know if I'm talking to a masculine or, I feel like I'm talking to a man. If there was a masculine who cheated, he felt like he wasn't getting what he wanted, and it's like there was no, it's like, you're not loving me, so that's what it's giving. So it's like, I don't know, maybe he had a hard time making a decision. But she felt that way too. The feminine energy. Let me see something. Most of the signs' lessons for the year were about a relationship. It's usually how it is. Let's see. I'm going to put you on this side, Sagittarius, and your person over here. So you showing up with some big energy right now, or there's an Aries in your energy. Some of you may be fathers, you may be older than this person. I'm just getting like you're in charge though. What's the Emperor? You don't want to be in this relationship anymore. And it looks like they're allowing things to... But it's more like it happened to them versus you making something happen is what this looks like. And so it's like the only way that feels right to them is to let it end or something like that. How do they feel? This person still cares about you. You stop yourself from going back to this person or giving this person a second chance because you don't want the drama. I feel like you're disappointed. I feel like you two tried to come back to this maybe a few times after things had happened, but it just never felt like I could trust you again. And that's not a good place to live in. That's not a good energy to like... You don't realize how much mental space that takes up, and our thoughts control our emotions. So it's like wearing uncomfortable shoes all day and night. Not that there's not love, but there's so much guardedness in this connection. And there's so much that may have brewed on the inside, and it was never made. It's like it was never either talked about or it's never really even made conscious. But it was like always there in the background. It's like the inevitable or something like that. But love, nonetheless. The biggest lesson here, though, let me see something real quick. Oh, I swear. It's like somebody's going to have to cut their losses when it comes to you. And you need to stand on what it is that you feel when it comes to this situation. Because I feel like your decision is bringing you to a happier place emotionally. And I think you're ready to take the path less stressful. That's the other part. All right, let's get to the point. It's like somebody didn't know what to say. They didn't even know how to approach the conversation with you. But I feel like, sometimes God can mute somebody. Or maybe they get, I don't know. I've seen this before. It's like, no more flights today. The person just never makes it to you. Not that anything happens to them. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. Woke up late. Like, this could be one of those situations where it's like, I'm purposely going to take the words out of this person's mouth because they're not supposed to fix this thing with you. There's something else for you. There's like something that was done for your purpose. Like you're being brought closer to something. They still think about you. Was this you? They were entertaining other options though. If that's what you needed to know. But there's wonderful news on the way for you. And you need to Stop trying to figure out what it is logically, or stop trying to overthink something or make logic of it, and listen more to your intuition when it comes to this wonderful news that is on its way to you, Sagittarius. And just because you still think about somebody don't mean you're going to be able to trust them again. And the thing about it is, oh my God, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You gotta be that. Why this thing don't want to focus for me? Anyway. This person. Because he don't want to block this. He don't want to block that. I think the biggest lesson was to stop resisting. This may be something that you prayed for. This is like a desire. Whatever this is going to mend your heart. Whatever this news is that's on its way. And it's not dramatic. It's no drama attached to whatever this is. You knew something was off, Sagittarius. Your intuition had already told you that something wasn't right for you. And maybe the biggest lesson here was finally accepting that. Like taking the blindfold off. Because I feel like this person kept you up late. King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you kept waiting for something to happen. And the more you waited for someone to come back to you, the more the resentment grew. And the more you realize, it's like, if you had to wait, what were they doing while you were waiting? It's something like that here too. And were you continuing to kind of like just give to this person while they tried to figure out what they wanted to do with you? Something like that. I don't like the energy there. For the rest of the year though, we're right back at the top of the reading. We started the reading with the Emperor in the reverse. Advice for the rest of the year, Emperor in the reverse. See, control, let events unfold, stay clear of drama, or say what it is that you need to say. But in this card, I just see him running away from a bad day, is what that looks like. Continue to work on whatever it is that aligns with your long term. And stop feeding the beast. It's like you need to stop, change direction, because there's something that needs to happen. There's something that needed to end. Uh-oh. If you don't get up out of there, Sagittarius, I don't know what the hell this whole reading was about, but I'm telling you. The Death card and the Ace of Cups. It's probably going to happen damn near simultaneously. Something ends, boom, Ace of Cups, something new. In love is what this looks like. And it's something that you've been manifesting, and whatever it is solid with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm leaving it there. It was a happy ending. It was a happy ending. And I feel like it has something to do with, like I said, letting go of control. I'm leaving it there. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, Sagittarius. And I will see you guys in 2023. Ciao.